Alright, let me give me some wrecking real quick, just in case.
This is my best opportunity. If I'm not good in coverage and I want to use a defensive lineman, I can do that. And that's something where I feel like my coverage is just going to be there. So I'm going to go out and do that. I typically, if I run a defense like this, if I'm going full coverage, a lot of times I'll basically take a defensive end and drop back with them if they're passing, so I can get them some crosses as well. But you can see nothing's open. I mean, this is basically just Clam City. As Cam Newton still almost got sacked with a two-man rush, and he's got to take off. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put one of these guys into a vert hook, and we'll leave one guy in a three rec just to show you the difference in what they do. So I'm going to go ahead and be over here for Baker. I'm just going to basically cover. This is a crossing play, which typically the vert hooks will do a little bit of a better job.
Inside Big Chief at 3rd Avenue and 74th Street in the Brooklyn community of Bay Ridge, an up-close talk with the owners selling marijuana inside.
21 other ideas a month.
The store or dispensary, one of many across New York City, has been operating since August without a state license, at least not yet. The owners say they applied, but are waiting, as are many others, while the state is getting ready to send out approvals.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys.
The state office of cannabis management spelled out the rules tonight on Fox 5 in a statement. Simply put, you need a license to sell cannabis in New York. If you do not have one, you are not selling cannabis legally. The Office of Cannabis Management informs all illegal store operators, including stores pretending to be legal operations, to stop selling cannabis products immediately or risk facing additional consequences. We are actively working with local police and have jointly investigated unlicensed shops in their municipalities. The force alert. But at this business, they say...
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position.
Oh, shit, I fell asleep. God damn it.
Fox 5 included how recent changes to state marijuana laws impact the department's enforcement rules, including, under the new laws, a person cannot be charged with the sale of marijuana unless they receive compensation in exchange for the marijuana.
I think the central problem is that there isn't currently an enforcement mechanism.
The owners of this shop say witnessing the decriminalization of marijuana has been something to see, and they look forward to getting licensed, adding they'd be happy to pay taxes.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete, it's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route.
Approaches in the world.
I was a little bit surprising that at every corner you can find weed.
Cannabis, or ganja as it's traditionally known here, has been decriminalized. And that's led to a bonanza, potentially worth billions of dollars.
Play action, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Without the coverage of position, it was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it, incomplete.
Business is booming. Officially, the Thai government says
so now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. They go play action now. Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
She can now legally sell real cannabis alongside the cannabis-flavored lollies she's known for.
Sawadika. I'm Zoe. Hi, so welcome to Chopka. So what have you got here?
We have tapping gummies, which has been available since before the legalization.
Fuck, I gotta wake up.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Just the flavor.
It will give you like a very light effect.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
In Thailand, and it smells like absolutely wonderful.
Kitty's a cannabis smoker and a passionate advocate for what she says are the beneficial effects of ganja.
วันนี้มีตัวไหนแนะนำไหมครับ พอดีไม่เคยลองมาก่อนเลย
These cannabis flowers have high levels of THC. That's the psychoactive chemical that gets people high. But Kitty says with responsible use, it's not harmful.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
The
line.
process of what they want out of it, how to use safely is one of the key things, and how to use responsibly.
อันนี้คือบ้องใช่ไหมครับ อันนี้อันเท่าไหร่อ่ะ
The bong, the word itself, is actually a Thai word. We're bringing back the culture.
Cannabis used to grow wild in Thailand and was valued in traditional medicine before it was clamped down on with a tough Narcotics Act in the 1970s.
God damn.
The US made war on drugs.
I'm off the hook over this bitch.
My great-grandmother would sell cannabis, and she would
They start on the ground with Elliott. A second time. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy against Cowboys runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
But there was no law spelling out who could use it or how.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
And Kitty's been
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and mix some things up.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the O-line, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? One imposed their will on the defense was at 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cannabis opened the door to people using it recreationally. And unless you're under 20, pregnant or breastfeeding, it's
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they got it inside the 10 and the 8. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic.
This shit.
It's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. don't get crazy because you get
Technically, people can
just
be
respond
charged
as
with
you
being
just
a
heard.
nuisance for smoking in public, but no one seems to be complaining.
They'll try again with Elliott.
Good shit, good shit.
Losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Those who are licensed are happy to tell us how it's going.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? To throw is Prescott.
Just 4 minutes ago,
Good shit, good shit.
Noah Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point and good. We got tied at 7.
For an industry operating in a legal grey area,
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks
and that's
away.
because before decriminalisation,
This
there
is
was a
taken
thought
just shy of the 10.
The richest backup is on my side. But this is a whole baby.
Soranad Masayawanit, or Beer as he's known, is a licensed cannabis dispenser. He
The
opened his
Raven
shop on
offense
the
set at
day
the
of
line for
the
this
change.
next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field?
That's a
And you and I both know one big play gets them right back on the field.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Good shit, good shit.
And get to the 29-yard line. I was pretty surprised when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch your defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Back when he was a teenager, Beer's
Coming
use
up
of
here looking
cannabis
for
cost
3
him
yards to
dearly.
pick up the first.
He was an actor starring in TV series and movies.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
One more time.
And now it's 4th down.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but double settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
Beer avoided jail, but the stigma ended his
They'll
acting
try and
career.
throw for
He
him
went
with
in
Jackson.
prison
Good shit, good shit.
But I love this
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
If you want something like lazy, chill, do
So
nothing.
the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
In Thailand, cannabis is so out in the open now. They're talking about flavors, varieties, strength, and just a couple of months ago, that would have been unthinkable here.
3, 4, 5 of sticky jasmine and
Here's Jackson to throw.
apple pizza.
Over 4,050. And in
What?
10 minutes, you sold about 10,000.
34 yards.
Terrible D. It should have been a pick.
In less than
And
10
nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing
Terrible
now
angle.
the golden age of tight ends catching the football.
Good shit,
I go
man.
back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're
The
seeing
change in
today.
the law
We're
has
seeing
been
it each and every week now.
In the past, being caught with cannabis meant jail for
What the
thousands of
fuck?
people. Tossaporn and Parapat were 2 of them.
ได้เห็นโลกภายนอกไกลกว้างกว่าเดิมไม่เห็นอะไรเลยครับเห็นแต่กำแพงกับท้องฟ้า
On the day cannabis was no longer classed as a narcotic, they were released, along with 3,000 other prisoners. An unbelievable turnaround in a nation known for its zero tolerance to drugs. In January this year, Tossaporn and Parapat were recruited by a drug syndicate to transport 355 kilograms of compressed brickweed. The job was only supposed to take a few hours and pay them around $2,000.
อยากได้ตังค์อย่างเดียวเลยครับช่วงนั้นเพราะผมก็ต้องมีลูกครับเราเลยเอาเงินไปให้ลูกประมาณนี้ครับลูกก็ต้องอุปกรณ์ค่านมอะไรครับผมเลยคิดมากผมเลยตัดสินใจไปเลยครับตอนนั้นรู้ว่าก็รู้เหมือนกันว่าเป็นเงินสาก็อยากได้เงินเหมือนกันนี่ครับผมก็เลยไปครับผมเพราะว่าช่วงนั้นไม่ได้ทำงานนะครับตกงาน
Police had been tipped off and were waiting for them. Their arrest was big news in Thailand's northeast where they live.
จากการตรวจค้นค่ะพบกัญชาอัดแท่งจำนวน355แท่งหรือว่า355กิโลกรัมที่ห่อหุ้มด้วยกระดาษรองแล้วก็ใช้เทปกาวสีดำพันเอาไว้จำนวน8แพ็คนะคะ
ตกใจทำอะไรไม่ถูกแล้วพี่ก็คิดว่าโดนจับแน่ๆโดนจับแน่โอ้เรียบร้อยแล้วครับผม
Thai prisons are notorious and they were sentenced to 7 years inside.
ห้องใหญ่หน่อยก็จะนอนประมาณ200-300 คนประมาณนี้ครับถ้าผมตัวคนนอนนอนถ้าเกิดคนเยอะหน่อยก็เอาขาตั้งขึ้นสลับขากันนอนไขว้กันครับถ้าคนเยอะมากก็นอนกันเท้าคนก็จะอยู่ประมาณไหล่ครับผม
Just 4 months in, everything changed. They were released and their cannabis-related criminal records were deleted.
รู้สึกมันยิ่งกว่าถูกลอตเตอรี่รางวัลที่1นะพี่ผมว่าลอตเตอรี่ก็ไม่ได้ออกมาครับผมยิ่งให้กลับบ้านครับผม
On a humid Bangkok afternoon, Public Health Minister Anutin has invited me to travel with him on his private jet. For him, the medicinal cannabis industry is the main game, and he wants to take me to see how it's taken off.
Damn, that was an abrupt ending.
Okay, welcome aboard.
Thank you, this is very nice.
My pleasure.
Where are we headed today?
We want to bring you to Buriram to witness what we are doing. You definitely see the cannabis cultivation, not only the plant, but how it becomes industrialized.
Before politics, Anutin was a businessman who ran his family's construction conglomerate. His personal wealth is listed at $170 million.
And this is your plane?
This is my plane. I fly quite a lot. As a Minister of Public Health of Thailand, I have to go to almost every city. I'm more than willing to provide this convenience to myself.
After a 40-minute flight from Bangkok, we arrive at Buriram province in the northeast. It's Anutin's home base and his party's stronghold. He's popular here. Cannabis has also raised his profile nationwide, and some say it's put him on track to be a future Prime Minister. We join the ministerial convoy into town. The medicinal cannabis industry has flourished under Anutin, and the minister checks our cameraman is ready for the tour.
First click? Yeah. Oh, okay. We're going inside.
This is one of the first community-run farms to be licensed. It started off growing cannabis high in the therapeutic chemical CBD for a local hospital, but is now also planning to sell plants directly to the public.
This is cloning from the mother plant, and after it can stand alone, they move this into the farm.
They're trying to work out the best conditions for each variety.
It produces 14% THC, and they try to do experiment if they can plant it outdoors.
But it's currently monsoon season here in Thailand, so hothouses are more reliable.
And another 2 weeks, they will collect the flowers and send to the process factory.
And what will these flowers be used for?
Extraction.
Cannabis extracts are tightly regulated. They must have low levels of the psychoactive chemical THC.
This is the cannabis oil that was made from that extract over there.
Yeah.
It's a CBD oil which can be used for epilepsy, anxiety, nausea and insomnia.
Mixed with olive oil.
And what's this used for?
Sleep.
For sleeping.
I'm about to meet two sisters cashing in. Their father's known for Japanese melons. Then 4 years ago they pivoted to cannabis and haven't looked back.
We are the TV, right? Yeah, we love each other. So much.
Jomkwan and Jomsida are loving life as ganjapreneurs. Jomsida handles the business side. Jomkwan's the grower. They started with hundreds of seeds, but it didn't go so well.
Talk me through how it goes.
Started with the 612. Yeah.
612 seeds.
Yeah.
Yes.
After that, we cut
And all failed.
All failed. Yeah. Yeah, that first time. It's no way gonna be success on the first time. We did try many things like turn on the music. We talk with them like, hi, beautiful girls. How are you? You look so green.
When they have like someone to care about them.
Like, hi, kids.
Yeah.
Some kind of like, that's my girl.
It was a case of third time lucky. They started off supplying the local hospital. Now they're branching out into the recreational market. Jomkwan is taking me to see her pride and joy.
We come from like the outside area, so I don't want anything like too close with my baby.
The cannabis are your babies.
Yes, that's my girl.
Okay. Your girl.
She's still virgin now, so I don't want anyone to touch her.
Okay.
Put on your feet.
These are my feet, okay?
One, two.
Wow.
Yeah. She's my girl at your phone stick. You can touch her, see. Oh,
It feels quite spongy.
come in. Don't have to be scared like.
I don't have to be worried about the police here.
Yeah, no.
They had to outlay $80,000 to set this business up and broke even in the first year.
Like we're in the middle of the jungle.
A square metre of melons used to earn them about $20. Cannabis fetches close to $1,000.
So I think it's better. Better, so much better. Like, oh, the nerve.
Out on the land, though, many farmers are finding growing cannabis is harder than you think. Pongsak Manitun is a rice farmer in Buriram. Today the paddies need spraying with fertiliser, but the sprayer is playing up. He makes about $4,500 a year in a good season, so the promise of a new cash crop was welcome.
เราก็มาทดลองปลูกดูตอนแรกใส่ต้นกล้าใช่ไหมแต่แล้วใส่ต้นกล้าเนี่ยมันเกิดเวลาเราเอาลงพื้นดินเนี่ยมันจะเฉาแล้วก็ตาย
Pongsak's worked the family's 3-acre land holding all his life. He knows what works.
เรื่องอากาศเรื่องทุนแล้วก็พื้นที่ของเรา
So when Kun Anichin says that farmers can get rich from cannabis, what do you think of that?
ถ้าเป็นตัวของผมเองนะผมก็อยากลองเหมือนกัน แต่ว่าการต้นทุนของเราอ่ะมันสูงเกินที่เราจะไม่มีเงินที่
Have you spoken to other farmers? Are they trying to grow it?
ปลูกก็ที่เราเอาไปกันทุกคนที่ไปอบรมกันมาทุกคนเขาลองมาทดลองปลูกมันก็ตาย
Pongsak says neither the hot weather nor the soil here
ที่เขาทำได้แต่พวกเรายากขนาดนี้เราก็ไม่กล้าลงทุนไม่กล้าเสี่ยง
And he says people are worried about growing it out in the open, where children could get their hands on it.
แต่คนเรายังหวาดกลัวว่ามันเป็นสารเสพติดกลัวลูกหลานเสพกลัวติด
Lots of people are worried about children. A national survey found the majority of Thais don't want them getting into ganja culture.
Do you feel as though Thailand rushed into this?
คือเสรีได้แต่เสรีควรที่จะมาพร้อมกับกฎระเบียบข้อแนะนำนโยบายต่างๆที่มาพร้อมกันไม่ใช่มาแค่กัญชาเสรีแล้วปล่อยให้หลายๆคนตีความหรือนำไปใช้โดยที่ยังไม่มีความรู้
Tipamon Kiatwati Ratana runs a popular parenting and education website. She says teachers are confused about what to teach students.
ไม่มีหลักสูตรหนังสือเองหลักสูตรเองเรื่องยาเสพติดเรื่องกัญชาก็ตามไม่ทันด้วยขณะเดียวกันร้านสะดวกซื้อตรงข้ามโรงเรียนก็ขายเครื่องดื่มที่ผสมน้ำกัญชาตรงนี้มันแสดงให้เห็นว่าการออกนโยบายกัญชาเสรีจะก็มันแค่ออกแต่มันไม่มาพร้อมความดูแล
17-year-old Pimbun says she's seen cannabis at school and is a little curious.
ถ้าเพื่อนๆในกลุ่มหนูลองกันหมดแล้วเหลือที่หนูที่ยังไม่ได้ลองอยู่คนเดียวก็อาจจะมีลองแต่ว่าไม่ได้เสพติดขนาดนั้นแค่ให้รู้ว่ามันเป็นอย่างนี้นะเฉยๆค่ะ
What do you think about that, Kunbi?
ก็ไม่ตกใจลองสิแล้วเขาบอกเราอย่างเงี้ยเป็นเรื่องดีแต่ถ้าเขาไม่บอกเราแต่เขาไปลองเองโดยที่ไม่บอกเนี่ยมันเป็นเรื่องที่แย่กว่า
Tipamon does worry though for teenagers who might not speak as openly with their parents.
เขาไม่มีใครคอยถามไม่มีใครคอยให้ความรู้สิ่งที่ทำได้ก็คือหาข้อมูลใน Search Google หาในโซเชียลมีเดียคุยกับเพื่อนซึ่งไม่มีใครรับรู้ได้ว่ามันคือสิ่งที่ถูกทั้งหมด
If you use it properly, it has some benefits for sure. But if you use it improperly, it can cause some damage.
Dr. Chanchai Sitapand is the Dean of Chulalongkorn University's Faculty of Medicine. He's concerned by the recreational use he's seen.
In the hospital, we see cases that have some side effects from cannabis use, especially with edible cannabis that sometimes they don't know it contains cannabis.
More than 1,000 Thai doctors have pleaded with the government to suspend cannabis decriminalisation until the new law is finalised by the parliament.
Obviously, we worry for young people that we have a data